Republicans dismissed the idea of a legislative
It's
response
what
at
I
all, and
live
now they have the broad
for.
outlines of their own proposal. George Floyd's
My
brother
flesh
testified on
and
Capitol
blood.
Hill today. He was pleading with lawmakers
Good
not to
morning,
criminalize his
Angelique
family
Robinson.
and the
Yes, I
tens of
am
thousands of
late.
Americans who are demanding an end to the
Because
brutal
guess what? I
killings of
wasn't coming.
unarmed African Americans.
But I should be very pleased because I'm going home for a while. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm looking for my screen cleaner so I can clean my screen. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, baby. Let me change it to a bright light. Bright light, bright light. That's a bright light. Good morning. Good morning. Well, hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in your room. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, because I don't know, and I'm trying to understand. You listening from work, Cassie? Okay, well, let me give you something to listen to. Good morning, George Ronchi.
And it's awesome. It's an all-in-one, so it's ready to go when I am. The cleaning solution actually breaks
Many
down your grime
days
and
have gone
absorbs it
by.
deep inside.
Good
So
morning,
next
Kansas City, Missouri. Good morning, Lauren Roberts. Oh, it's coffee time. What up? What up? What up? Mm. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm late. I was finding a plane ticket because I'm going to Chicago. You just finished skating? Oh my God. I'm scared of some skates. I might fall down. We fall down and we might not get back up. We fall down and we might not get back up. Good morning. How exciting. No, just because I need to go home to get some of the costumes that I had made readjusted and to visit family. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? Hey, love, child. I had a gummy for the first time. Was high as a kite. Yes, Vicky Vale. Guess what? Laugh and learn. We flame my road. Ladies and gentlemen, I just thank y'all for coming in and joining me this morning. Ciao. My viewership is up. I want to thank you all for getting my viewership up. My super chats are down, but my what do you call that thing? Everyone has just been so wonderful to me. I don't even know what to say. It's just a beautiful thing. Thank you guys so much. Y'all put me at 41K in like 3 days. And I've been watching some of these other podcasters, and their messages are following my lead. They're talking about the Black Lives Matter movement from the trans experience. They're talking about how the gays have always been instrumental in pushing any agenda that has something to do with black people, starting with uh, uh, Bayard Rustin that I talked about a week or so ago, and woo woo woo, baby. I love that these people are so lost and so empty and have no significance to their platforms and to their podcasts that if somebody is not fighting or calling each other a bitch on one of these housewife shows, then they have absolutely nothing to talk about. It shows what your education is lacking. An education. Some of you all don't have an education. Is that what it is, Carla? Well, Colin, we'll take it. Keep stalking Hip Marilla because you raising my ratings. When you're empty, then there's nothing to come out. So you're empty. But when you're empty, you can also fill up your cup. but you have to read and learn and listen and pay attention and not representation without flame is killing us. You're killing us. Oh, bitch, you was dying long before I got on the Breakfast Club, bitch. That was already in your blood. That ain't had nothing to do with me. Laugh and learn with Flame Monroe. He, she, we. He, she, we. They got to have your notifications because don't they show up as soon as I show up? Baby, let me tell you something. That's called jealousy and don't know what to do with it. That's called jealousy and don't know what to do with it. Ladies and gentlemen, did you see the article about Candace Owens where she had used the NAACP to fight a battle for her because she felt disrespected as a black woman? When was this bitch ever black? I'm asking for a friend. Because now she didn't switch horses. I told you, when you're empty and you don't know who you are, it is so easily to be persuaded to be somebody that they want you to be as opposed to being who you are because you don't know who you are because you are empty. Empty. This is why I tell y'all, find your sense of self. Find out who you are. Find out who you are.
This, honey, it's me.
Because if you don't know who you are easy to become who they want you to be.
Liz, are you home?
When you don't know who you are real easy to become who they want you to be.
James, what are you doing here?
I'm just saying.
Rob, I'm sorry you had to get involved in all this. Where's Liz?
Yeah, she won. They got the money for her. And then she went from being black to being nothing. Because she's nothing.
I'll explain.
White folks don't want her, not for real. They just using her.
Rob,
We don't want her back.
I know
So.
you love Liz, even though she's an evil, hateful bitch. I'd love someone too, but your wife.
So that's what happens when you're an empty person.
Now
If
she's
any of my haters or my stalkers are on here, when you're an empty lost person, you never find out who you are. You die empty.
Ashley to seduce you.
You may die with money, but you die empty. You never find your true passion, your true happiness.
The knowledge from fatherhood to pop.
Now it's your turn.
Yes, Ebony Carr, you're a work in progress. Candace just wanted a chick. That's all she ever wanted. Baby, understand that you have to know who you are, find your voice, and let it be real. I think that article is not coming out until Friday, y'all. They trying to make it a big deal, actually. And ooh, that damn Flame Monroe, y'all. That damn Flame Monroe had put it down on y'all, baby. Y'all better get ready for that article for USA Today. Ooh. Girl, I don't know why girl, what? Who did it? What for? Who did it? I did it, goddammit. Did you hear that, ugly? USA Today, dear. I don't know why people do that, Karma Rain. They see. Here's the kicker. They see me on live and call. I don't know what that be about. Morning, Nikki DW. That husband is going to leave when the novelty wears out. He probably ain't even there no way. That's just an overplay for the underplay. He got a little bit of that black girl magic and got caught up in it. And he probably uses her, calls all kind of nigga bitches and throws up against the wall and ties up and all that. Oh, it's probably they probably role play. He take her back to the 1700s and she enjoys it. I see it. What's she gonna do? Yes, I did do the interview because they adhered to what I wanted to talk about, and they let me see the final cut before they display it to the world. Because one time I had did an article for the Chicago Tribune years ago, and I put in there I don't believe in gay marriage for me. They omitted putting for me on there, so it looked like it said that I didn't believe in gay marriage. Baby, the gays had a fit. I never said I didn't believe in gay marriage. I said I don't believe in gay marriage for me because I can tell you right now, I ain't soul fighting with no nigga. I had my days of soul fighting and I had a good time. It just ain't what I want to do now. Y'all ain't got to do no super chat. That is Hip Marilla. Y'all don't pay no attention to that child. We not giving that child no love today. Child, she don't know who she is. Vlad TV is at me. USA Today. Tiffany hooked me up with a major somebody or another. Who checking for you, Hippo? Oh, I know who checking for you. The blood. The doctor's checking your blood. Ah! That was for you, ugly. Mm-hmm. See, I keep telling you, you don't know who you fucking with. But apparently you like it because you keep coming back. You like them crackheads, bitch. You keep coming back. Oh, it's warm. Let me turn my fan on, y'all. Uh-oh. Little ugly, somebody just super chatted me $20. Did you see that, little ugly? Thank you, Larry B. Did you see that, Hipperilla? Because it's quite warm up in here, y'all. Fuck his feelings. That nigga ain't got no feelings. His feelings died with him. He did too. So Georgia, I saw all the. If I get anybody in here from Atlanta, we saw all the mishaps on the news with all the voting machines and all the drama. Did they get that fixed? What was y'all turnout looking like? What was it looking like? Georgia stealing again. Baby, y'all already knew. I told y'all they was going to pull out all the stops. Yeah, that is horrible, but you still got to get your asses out there. Georgia was a catastrophe with the voting. It's going to be, I've been telling y'all for weeks, it's going to be a scam. That's the truth, Angie Ramos. You can't give up. You vote 45 out. We still got to vote. They're going to make it difficult. They're going to make it hard. But is it harder than what we're living in? It's not as hard as what we're living in. We got to make it better for us, and we got to get out there and do it. Don't type in small font. I'm not going to read it. You have to type large for me. Thank you. It's 90. It is 90 degrees in LA right now. It's very warm here. Got an absentee ballot, threw it in the trash. Trump probably don't want to leave because when he do, they're going to spill the beans on him. Yeah, they already know it. I love you back. Hey, Tracy Frank, we got to go out. We got to go out. Don't be discouraged. Right. Don't be discouraged. Don't let nobody get in your way. Get your mind focused. Get your mind right. Understand that this is exceptionally important to us as a people, as a nation, as a country, and as a world because some of his issues and some of his decisions have affected the world as far as with global warming, and he just has disrupted the fucking world. You know, he has put a ripple in the water that has just went all the way out across the world, across the seas. So we got to get this fool out of here. You want to see the video they holding over him? It's probably those Russian women pissing on his ass. They pissing in his booty hole. Ooh, I had to blow my nose. You're welcome, Carolyn J. Just want to say thank you for your humor. You got me through a tough time. Well, that's my job. My job is to get you through a tough time, not to argue with ugly, demented, on their way out of here, folks. They were trying to tell the people. Yeah, they was trained because in order to get that job, you had to be trained. My daughter did that last year, and they train you. It's like a 6-hour training class. I encourage people. I encourage because people were in line for 6 hours and stayed absolutely amazed. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I did, travelers. I told y'all it's gonna be a scam. The primary in New York City is 6/23. People go vote June 23rd. That's y'all date. Treat it like it's your birthday. Ew, ew, ew. Booty hole flame. You are hilarious. You know he was peeing in his booty hole. He looked like old perv. Flame, I'm getting a gut. My refrigerator needs to tell me no. Shit. If that's the case, we all our refrigerators need to start talking to us. Cause man, baby, baby. I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Why y'all think I'm going to Chicago to get some of these dresses adjusted? I ain't got to get them let out. I actually had to get some of them taken in. But ooh, hold on, y'all. Let me plug up the phone because she about to die on me. Oh, Felicia Kelty, it don't matter. Uh, whatever Hip Marilla is going through, Hip Marilla blew any chance of me ever having to sit down and talk to Hip Marilla. Because I'm a Cancer. And when I'm done with you, I am done with you. When I am done, baby, I'm done. First of all, I never met her. I never met that thing. And I hope I never do. It might be contagious. And I'll show you I can. Tell me no. And I'll dig my feet right in. Who were those Republican DLs you were talking about? You got caught. I don't know. I'm talking about no DL. I'm talking about those black preachers. What happened to all those black preachers? Remember they was all hugged up taking pictures with Trump. Oh, he's the greatest. He's the first black president ever. Whatever happened to them? Them niggas real quiet now, ain't they? They didn't fuck themselves up. Two of them. Somebody told me two of them got sick from COVID virus supposedly, and I bet you they preachers, they congregation, and it has diminished. It's slowly dissipating, leaving, going away. You know him, Marilla. You know about that. Slowly leaving, dissipating, going away. You know all about that girl. You know about that girl. Hey, girl. Do they still call you girl when you go to the doctor and test your blood? Hey, girl. You ugly motherfucker. Most of them lost their congregations and churches went bust. To that Patricia Mako, guess what I say? Look at God. I'm a Cancer also, July 12th. I understand. Stan, you just be done. Be done. You be done. That ain't no MM. That is you know who. That's Hip Marilla under a fake name. I know that's him because he been sending emails to RJ. Thinking he gonna get to me. I don't read that shit. RJ get that shit intercept. Don't even send it to me. Just tell me I'm getting messages from Hip Marilla. Hip Marilla, you want me? You do a better chance by putting a loaded gun to your head. I would never have you. Tell me no, and I can. That's the truth, Black Pearl. I'm looking at Ludacris speak on CNN, talking about American crisis. He's speaking on George Floyd's death. So now that y'all see the news story that came out, that George Floyd and the murderer knew each other and used to get into it at work. But I'm telling y'all again, y'all look at those pictures of the guy who had his knee on the neck and the guy that they supposedly have arrested. That's not the same person. That is not the same person. We can argue about that one. We can argue that is not the same person. They knew each other, and he was jealous of that man. Now, for whatever reason it was, we don't know because that ain't came out yet. But baby, that is not the same person. I haven't seen that, Tracy. The murderer accused George of shorting his check. I haven't seen that. Baby, that's not the same person. Baby, it's a scam. I'm telling you. Baby. Then you know they say we all look alike. Well, y'all, if we all look alike, then y'all don't, cause that don't look like the same nigga. And I said that before. Mm-hmm. George had nothing to do with his. Exactly. He was just handing it to him. That's the same dude that shut up the movie theater. Oh, you know what? Oh my God. That might be true. He does look like him. Bitch, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back and revisit that picture of the guy who shut out the movie theater. Was that in Colorado or something? Oh, I ain't buying that. It's no damn different camera. It's just a different person. That's what it is. That ain't the same nigga. The owner of the club said Chauvin was afraid of Floyd. Mm. That ain't none of him, Henry Gibbons. That ain't him. Baby, have you seen the perp walk? This ain't no conspiracy theory. My eyes don't deceive me, and I got four of them. Shit. Yeah, they should be premeditated murder. They have had beef over a woman, and she chose Big Floyd. The big dick always win, don't it? The big dick always win. George Floyd rest in peace, but George Floyd had a old Hattie my daddy on him, baby. Hey, Hattie Matty. He had an old whoopala doopala on him, and Chauvin probably had a little inchworm. You gotta move. Tara G, you can hold on to that, baby, because the white lady who owned the club said that he was very afraid, intimidated by black men. So what you talking about right now don't mean jack, because the lady who owns the club, not you, because she owns the club, you don't, you just on my page watching me, said that he was very intimidated and afraid of black men. So he wasn't afraid of him. He didn't like a black man check him. That's not what it's the truth, baby. He was afraid. And when he had three other people and he had that man in handcuffs laying on the ground, he had the power. He had the power, which is why he did what he did. That's all it was, honey. That was all it was. Ooh, George Ronchi. Death Becomes Her is attacking you. Death Becomes Her. We don't attack George on this page, babe. George Ronchi is my friend. You are on your last leg. You got one foot in the grave and one on a banana peel. I dare you choose the banana peel. The owner said Chauvin would get nervous at the club on black nights. Intimidated, coward ass nigga. That's why I keep telling y'all. They giving these cowards guns thinking that they giving them courage. They just ignite their fear. And fear causes panic. And panic makes you do things that you regret. Even though I don't think that nigga regretted what he did. Because if you looked at the look on his face when he had his knee on George Floyd's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, I didn't see fear. I didn't see remorse or regret. I saw, nigga, I got you and I'm going to kill you. That's what I saw. And I got four eyes. I don't know what y'all TV was reading, but that's what mine was reading. I didn't know he disliked Floyd over a woman. I did know that Floyd was messing around with his fiance was a white woman. But baby, people love who they love. The movie was called The Hate You Give. I seen that. Black Pearl, there it is right there. They are just little men with big guns. That's all it is. Thank you, Wendy from NOLA. I saw Revenge as well. Yeah, he was getting off on that. Yeah, he intended to kill him. And then did y'all see the other video that came up? Thank you, George Ronchi. Did you see that Hip Marilla? Nah 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 nah. Um he actually applied more pressure for the cameras. He can go to hell. Baby, that ain't even a killer. Now I'm really starting to believe. Did y'all see the video where the two guys who now go rewatch the video of George Floyd being murdered? The two guys who came in the ambulance were not even EMT officers. They had on bulletproof vests and everything. When you ever seen an EMT officer with a bulletproof vest on? All of this shit was a ploy. You got to go back and watch it now. When you ever seen an EMT worker show up with bulletproof vests and guns? They never tried to check his pulse. They never tried to give him mouth to mouth, even though you probably ain't gonna give mouth to mouth right now during a pandemic. Baby, they just picked him up and put him in that thing already dead. Boom. Set up, Tracy. It was a setup. Yep, go look at it. Go look at it. Those guys came with bulletproof vests on and picked him up and put him in the back of that supposedly ambulance. Those were not real EMT workers. Those were undercover cops. Chauvin probably set all of that up. See, Gwen Thomas said, yes, they were ready for the cover up. I saw it, baby. Some guy put the video up and pointed it out, and I was like, oh my God. They surely were. Had on bulletproof vests and everything. EMT workers have on jackets that say EMT. You ain't seen EMT. You saw kill. Kill. You ain't see EMT. You saw KILL because they killed that man in front of us. Nikki DW said, I'm Googling now. Yeah, George was dead at the scene. They're going to tell him he was pronounced dead at the hospital. Child, he was dead when y'all got there. On purpose. The EMT said she asked, said she, wasn't no she there. Those was two men. Oh, thank you, Rux J's. Baby, it was all a setup. I saw that bootleg ass video where the New York Police Department, the guy come out, we're not thugs, we're not criminals, yes the fuck y'all are, a bunch of y'all are. And then his name was O'Meara or O'Hara or something. Here's the fucked up part about the Irish, because so many of them are police officers now. When they first came over to this country, people treated the Irish like dog shit. All that to them years that they were treated like that, you would have thought they would have learned how to treat people with more respect. Baby, they have used all that hate that was given to them and tried to pass it on to the world. Oh, Miss Fab, read Miss Fab. Hippo Marilla, that's what they're going to do for you when the Met come for your when the EMT come for your contaminated body. Bitch, my flame master is lighting you up, Hip Marilla. I got some soldiers on the battlefield, but generals, bitch. They is lighting you up. V Sunshine, that's him. 911 operator said they didn't know where they was taking George. The other case coming to light in Texas after 15 months. Baby.
And there is a picture of your friend, right? Can you first give us a sense? Just tell us how he's doing. Can you give us an update on his condition?
No EMT will pick someone up like that, not even a dead person, baby. I'm telling y'all got to stop paying attention. You got to stop watching the motherfucking media sometimes too, because sometimes the news be on some bullshit. You got to look, and then look again.
Acting as his legal representation is able to regularly visit him
Hey,
he
Tony.
found lights very
Oh,
painful.
you a Cancer too, V
And she
Sunshine
said
7-7. That's my
he
daddy's
was
birthday.
in pain.
Well, that was his birthday.
And when she wanted to read some of the
It
emails
wouldn't make no difference at this point, Common Rain.
that had been coming in, and he was too tired to listen for these things, you know. So he's having a hard time. But
He's
we
having a
believe
hard
he's
time. Okay, and that is
you know,
good
that he can
news. But
recover.
clearly,
Yeah.
he's in a lot of pain. He's been in a lot of pain. He's in a very serious
Mm.
condition. And when you first saw that video of him being pushed to the ground and then just being left there bleeding, what did you think?
Well, one thing we thought was we wish some of us had been with him, standing with him. But because, you know, it was sad that he decided
Yes,
to
happy birthday, Hattie McDonough. I put her picture up on Facebook. She's the first black
downplay and
woman
talk
to win an
about it,
Oscar.
which is
Black
frustrating,
person, period.
maybe.
To win an Oscar for
And
Best Supporting
people wanted
Actress.
whether a curfew was the right way to resolve free speech issues, and whether a militarized police was the best way to confront
There
civilians.
was an
So
off-duty
he was
EMT
asking
there
the
that
question,
kept telling him to
questions
check his
about it,
phone.
and tragedy followed.
Or his lawyer
Please
says
leave your
that
message
Mark
for
Regino holds no ill will toward the president over those baseless remarks. But when
It's
the president comes out and tries to say, sorry, what are your what's your reaction?
oh,
The
thank you.
EMTs.
Great.
Those
Yeah,
weren't
I
real
appreciate that
EMTs.
very much.
Child, probably not to
What I
September.
know of Mark, what a great guy he is.
The president accused him of
Uh-huh.
being part of Antifa. I mean,
You
what
think
do you
Monique
say
look
to
like
that?
Hattie McDaniel? I don't think
I
Monique looks
think I
like
know
Hattie
the answer,
McDaniel.
but is he?
Yeah, well, you know, I, I say Martin stands always on the side of nonviolence and is a follower, you know, is influenced by Martin Luther King and by Jesus. Okay, so if they are anti-fascist, then so is he. But in
Girl,
the
you've been
case of those
reported.
guys,
I
so
reported you, mama.
it's a
They're gonna come
terrible
and get you. I
instance
should have called
for
the
someone in power to say that
what do they
about
call
someone
that?
who can't
When you
name some
what
of the
they call the
names
people
that have been left.
when you in bad health, the World Health Organization on you instead of telling them to block you.
But to be
I
clear,
should have called the
he's not part
World
of
Health
this
Organization
fringe group that calls itself
and tell them that you was a
Antifa.
loaded machine gun faggot.
He's part of the peace movement, and in some cases, the peace movement includes a lot of different voices. And I don't think you would want someone to say, "Oh, I reject one part of the peace movement."
CDC,
But
that's it. Now can't call
let him
ICE.
speak for him.
That
Let him
thing
speak.
black and ugly. He ain't just
And
black, cause black is beautiful,
his
but that thing
support
black and
has
ugly.
been for vigils that are difficult
Uh-uh.
for him to do, to stand silently in witness to causes that he believes in. Uh, but
Tell me now.
that's not what people mean, especially
Did you hear the FedEx
the
employee was
people who
fired for
wrote that
protesting a
tweet.
procession? I believe
That's
it.
not what they're talking about. So
So
let's
many
not
people
forget
just
about
going through
what they
things.
were trying to say, and then for them to have added
Y'all
conspiracy,
stop giving
which are
all that
crazy
energy to
conspiracy
ugly.
things
It
to
ain't even
do,
worth it, y'all.
makes it even
I promise you it
stranger.
ain't. There's so much other stuff going on in the world that we can talk about. Clark
Terrence,
Gable was
thank you
part
so
black.
much. We
Clark Gable had swagger too, didn't he,
sort of
y'all?
holding vigil, I think, for your friend Martin, and we're with you.
Come
We
on,
wish you
BC.
the
BC say
best.
call the zoo.
Yep.
Thank you.
Ooh, tell me they got a loose gorilla.
Coronavirus vaccines in development is slated
We
to
got a
enter the
one of a
United
kind
States next
Hipmarilla.
month. This as we learn hospitalizations are
Come
up
put it
triple
on
since
display.
Memorial Day weekend.
Flame, what
Dr.
do you
Anthony
think about
Fauci
the
says
fun police
relatively
department?
little before
I
the
agree with
outbreak.
that. They need to be
Police say
retrained. They
medics were
need to
able to
take
prevent
sensitivity
many
training. They
more
need to take training on
hospitalizations.
how to deal with different types of people, different nationalities, different cultures. And they don't need no 840 hours. They need more hours than that.
please leave your message for
Child Clark Gable looked like he could lay it down. Y'all know they had a rumor out. Let's call animal control. Y'all know they had a rumor out that Clark Gable liked the little A and B selection. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all never heard that? Google it. They say Clark Gable liked the little gone up in his wind. Ooh.
So go to Carvana and enter your license plate, make your QR code, and a customer will enter your car's value equal to your
They say he like to look gone in his win.
We'll come to you.
Hey 757, hey Virginia.
So ditch the old ways.
I love Virginia Beach.
To the new way at Carvana.
An urgent own spotlight, 2-night event. Where do we go
Yeah,
from
it needs to be ongoing in training because people do change and times change. So whenever they have something, a shift in what the world, those people need to take another class. That need to be part of their job description.
Learn and grow. We create a rewarding career. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation right now. You could start your new life as a
Child, somebody VB. I don't know why you ain't getting your notifications. I don't know what that is. Child, if you fire all the police officers that have a record, we really won't have a police department because so many police officers have crossed the line. Some intentional, some claims have even been false. But baby, if you fire all the police who have filed, people have filed charges against them, child, we wouldn't even have a police department.
Get talk, text, and data as low as $20 a month with Consumer Cellular, ranked #1 in customer
Mm-hmm.
service by J.D. Power. See how much you can save at consumercellular.com or find us at Target.
Right, whatever he likes is what he likes. But they did say he likes a little a little E.
Additional Medicare-approved benefits that include free eye license, free hearing aids, free meal delivery, free rides to medical appointments, and much more. The Medicare Benefits Hotline is now open. Just call the toll-free number on your screen now to see if you qualify for additional Medicare.
My job does sensitivity training every year. We update. That's what they need. They need to do that. But so many of these police officers, so many people in law enforcement become law enforcement or police officers because they have a family member who works there or they know somebody, which is always a good hookup to know somebody. But don't be getting these people on the force and you know they angry and bitter. They wasn't raised right. They was abused or molested. These people be non-polar crazy, and then you're gonna release them to the world with some authority and a gun. Child, that's just crazy for real. Somebody needs to reevaluate who hiring these motherfuckers and how they passing evaluation. That's where we gotta go. We gotta go to the source of who kicked it off. Read that New York has just agreed to open records on cops for public info. That's a beautiful thing because if we start putting them on blast, we'll know. We'll know who doing what. And see, this is another problem that we did. Everybody was talking something. We don't want to see the Confederate flag, burn the Confederate. Let me explain something to y'all. If I live in a neighborhood and all of my neighbors don't look like me, some of them do, some of them don't, but they decide gays hang up their gay flag, no problem. We hang up the American flag, no problem. Then people hang up the Confederate flag, everybody got a problem. My thing is, I want to know how you feel. I don't want it to be a surprise. We might have been eating together all the time or hanging out. I let my kids come over and play with your kids. You let your kids come over and play with my kids, and you hang up your Confederate flag. At least I know who you are. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. At least I would know who you are. I don't want to be surprised and you acting friendly to me in my face, but behind my back you hate on me because of the color of my skin. Baby, I'd rather know who you are. I don't want no surprises. So if I know you got a racist flag hanging upside your house and you don't this and you do that, at least I know how to treat you. I know how to deal with you. And even though we are still speaking or what have you, I know how to deal with you. Exactly, JC 2007 Rose. I want to know that y'all don't like me or y'all don't like what I stand for. That just makes me more comfortable and keeps me ready that when some shit go down, I know what to do. I don't want no surprises. Yeah, Felicia, I know what I'm dealing with. Yes, hang up your flag. I don't want you to tear your flag down because then I know who you are. Shit. No, I ain't thought about doing no he, she, we match. I'm hoping the police academy is 6 months. That's a huge problem. You damn right, because it ain't long enough. Yeah, Henry Gibbons, they might show you who they are eventually, but at what cost to you? See, that's what you got to see. Yeah, somebody can be nice to you, but then they finally show you who they are. But at what cost to you? After they did something horrible to you or did something horrible to your children? I want to know, baby, right off the top. Right off the top, I want to know. Do I agree with the statue removal? I do. I do. I don't know if I agree with how they tore some of that shit down, but I think they should have removed them and put them up, put them up in a vault somewhere. If it was causing division, anything that's causing division in the races now, we need to get rid of. Child, they talking about taking away all these movies, old movies that we grew up with, and everything. So it's a mess. Thank you, Booker Camille. It's a mess because they're talking about taking away Gone with the Wind, all the black exploitation films, and that was just a different time. But Whoopi had a great point this morning on the View. She said maybe when you watch those movies, what they should do now is put a disclaimer up to say, "Hey, the movie you're about to watch it was shot at a different time when the world was in a different place. It's giving you a warning on whether you want to sit through it or not. It could be deemed as racist or racism, what have you, and like that. So I think that's a great idea." Yeah, I saw that they pulled them down before they can even take them down. It's baby. It's a mess. Cause they said that Christopher Columbus wasn't shit. I see it on my live. They say it. I'm just repeating what I heard. You will know even without a flag, but sometimes that takes time. Manipulation and a smokescreen is a beautiful thing. Some people know how to play the game better than you, better than me. Some people know how to play the game. That's exactly true, JC Flame. We can't change that past, but we can change how they treat us moving forward. And I think all of this is making a substantial difference in the world. I think everything that's going on right now is really making a huge difference in the world to show people that we are tired and we're not going to do it anymore. Uh-huh. Oh, shit, what the hell? I'm like, what the fuck is that moving? It's in the same place. No, I don't think that's in the same place. I think that George Floyd's death has really awakened a, an animal or a beast that was just, it was right there at the surface and people were waiting for something to explode, and George Floyd's death was just the match that we needed to ignite a firestorm. And it has ignited a firestorm around the world, not just the country. And racism is a learned behavior. You do not come out the vagina racist. You can come out the vagina ugly, hip Marilla, or fat, or a loser, or empty, or born into nothing from a lineage of nothing. You can come from a long lines of nothing and become a nothing and follow a something bitch page, because this is a something. You are a nothing. So you can be born as a nothing and be taught to be a nothing your whole life, which will make you become a nothing when you get grown, which makes you become nothing. You become a nothing, which makes you become nothing, hip Marilla. But racism is the learned behavior. If you grow up in love, if you grow up in understanding, and people who will teach you the right ways of the world, even with the way the world works, you learn how to maneuver your way through life. I agree with that, Red Forest Flame. I think sitting at home made us pay attention. Yep, because could you imagine had this happened and it wasn't a pandemic? We would have been like 2 days upset, and oh, another black man was just killed. So all of this worked hand in hand. And I think if they did plan this out, it has backfired on them because this has not turned out the way that they planned it, I'm sure. And if somebody don't just grab Bill Barr by his fat turkey ass neck and choke the shit out of him, I don't like Bill Barr. Oh yeah. Yeah, his daughter said it best. My daddy changed the world, and he has changed the world. You're right, S. Rogers. It's time to start creating another Black Wall Street because when we had one before, they burned it down. I love Beyonce. Y'all know Beyonce can't do no wrong to me. I moved into Melbourne, Florida. We all, with all kinds of Confederate flags everywhere, and they all clinging on to the war they lost. They surely did lose. Child, the COVID-19 had to take a back seat for racism. I put Nancy Pelosi on my Facebook wall because I appreciate Nancy Pelosi. If she whether she wore that kente cloth for optics or whether she wore that kente cloth to show solidarity, it didn't matter because Mitch McConnell wouldn't do it, Lindsey Graham wouldn't do it, Trump wouldn't do it. She kneeled, baby. And I saw somewhere on the post today where the New York Jets just hired Colin Kaepernick. Supposedly, this was on something I read. I don't know. I just seen on Facebook. I don't know how true it is to be a quarterback for the New York Jets. I don't know how true that is. But guess what? Nancy Pelosi is showing y'all that she tired. Let me tell you something. White folks is tired of the bullshit. White folks is even tired of this bullshit. This is all this is. White folks is even tired. And I always been team Nancy Pelosi. If you go back and watch me on that Ready, I said Nancy Pelosi, a little bitty 4'2" bitch, was a gangster bitch. Nancy everybody is tired. They thought Trump was gonna do good. He has done way more harm than good. Yes, a bunch of people, including his family, have made way more money. But look at the hell that we living in at the cost of their money. That's it. People tired of the bullshit. So when they trying to freestyle on Nancy, who they should have gave Donkey of the Day to is Billy Porter with that bullshit, not Nancy Pelosi. All these, all my LGBTs, go, baby, you can't fight a fight within a fight. That's like all of us fighting together, and then we turn around and start fighting each other. That's what they're counting on. Let's fight with each other, and then the next fight we're gonna all fight with each other again. That's all I've been saying. Child, please. Billy Porter need to sit down and shut the fuck up somewhere. People gonna stop watching Pose fucking with him. He gonna fuck up Pose's ratings with all this bullshit. Sit your ass down. Girl, I bet you wish you could log your blood off for the day. But your blood is with you for the rest of your life, which probably won't be that long. Let me just say. Diamond Bradley, I'm glad you said it. No, I didn't take it as disrespect either. I thought that I thought that oh, come on, K Bar. Right. Is it pills or bills this month, Hip Marilla? What you gonna do? You gonna pay your bills or you gonna buy your pills? One give you a place to live, one save your life. Bitch, what you got a choice to make. You wanna have somewhere to live or you wanna be able to live? You ugly motherfucker. Yeah, I thought what Nancy did was gangster, and I'm still team Nancy Pelosi, for sure. Nikki DW, girl, I know, right? Look, I know, right, Nikki DW? I don't even want to repeat that, but damn. Girl, it's kind of looking like that, ain't it? Girl. Woo! Yes, MM. Everybody is sick of it. It's people just tired of living in hell. People just tired of being on that bullshit. What you need? I don't need nothing, Josie. That's just Hipperilla being a mess. That ain't Herbert. No, that ain't Herbert. That is ugly. No shade, but Nancy Neal knowing she would need help getting up. Ooh, you so shady. That's all right, Nancy Neal. When I'm 80 years old, I want to be able to kneel too. And Nancy got the juice. Yeah, white folks is even tired. Don't people want to live in harmony and peace? Don't nobody want to live in hell. And Donald Trump has created hell on earth. Nancy wore her kente cloth and kneel with us in solidarity. That's what she did. Cause she a gangster. Flame, who would you like to be Joe Biden running mate? At this point, I don't even care. Do y'all even care for real? At this point, if no matter who he picks, what choices do we have besides him and whoever he picks? See, this is what you got to stop talking about what you want and take what you have sometimes. See, it ain't what we want no more. Because when we wanted out of the 21 candidates, somebody else, y'all narrowed it down to Joe Biden. So this is all that we have. So whoever he decides to pick, guess what? We may find fault in them, but guess what we're going to have to do? Stand with their asses in solidarity to make this happen. So stop asking who we want, or should it be a black woman, or should it be whoever he chooses. It does not matter. We have to stand behind our presidential candidate and whoever he picks for his VP as a people, as a nation, especially with the state that the world is in. Stand in it. A lot of a lot of all of people did not like what Nancy did. I'm sure Nancy didn't give a fuck. If you understood and stepped outside your feelings and understood what Nancy was doing and why she was doing what she was doing, not only was she doing it for us, but she was challenging the orange freak because she knew that was going to send him over the moon, make him crazy. She knew that was going to send him over the moon and make him crazy. Bonjour, Paris. Get Paris. La la too. Bonjour. At least she did something. That's right, TP. At least she did something to show support. Whoever he picks, we got to get behind them. I keep telling y'all, Joe Biden wasn't my favorite either. Forgetful ass. That nigga forget his name. Forget his name. I wonder if he forget to wipe his ass. But that nigga is what we need. That is what we have right now. So what we have is what we're going to have to work with. Oh, bitch! One of the cops that killed him was only on the force for 4 days. Breaking news: the Minneapolis police commissioner said he didn't care. Honey, being a rookie cop is no excuse. They getting rid of all their ass, charge all their asses, cause you know right from wrong. You know right from wrong. That's it. Okay, you guys have been wonderful. Thank you guys for joining me at Coffee Time tonight. Am I going to do Love Lounge tonight? Who knows? Who knows? But I'm on here with you all now. I just want to tell y'all thank you. Guess what I have not received yet, y'all? I have not received the fans yet. I just sent them an email this morning. I don't know what's going on with that. So, baby, that's right, right there. You got to play the hand that you dealt. And this is the hand that we are dealt. No, don't go. I just got here. Debbie Evans, girl, you about to miss out on me. Yeah, I love La Tao. Thank you so much. I see that. We see that over here in the Americas. We see that you guys in France and in Germany and so many other places around the world are protesting and standing with black folks in solidarity. And if nobody else has told you, you let me tell you. And you, from me and the 729 people that are on here, we thank you. We thank you for standing with us, for marching and protest with us all the way on the other side of the world. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, and we thank you for standing with us because because we can't do this by ourselves. We definitely need good white folk, good people from France, good people from Germany, good people from Sweden. We need the world to come together because everybody is tired of living in all this unhappiness and on this unrest. People want to live in harmony because we can still be neighbors and not look like each other, but we can still get along and live in the same place and work in the same places and be in the same spaces. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all make sure y'all tell La La Tao because they marching for us everywhere in Canada, everywhere they're marching for us. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me say enough. If there was a bigger word than thank you, I would say it, but I don't know another one. This is why coffee time is important, speaking directly to the people. Thank you, Nikki DW, because you know I was ready to say, hey, La La Town, thank you, La La Town. Well, you gave me $2 French. Oh, I feel oui. Girl, I'm going to come to France one day, and I want to be treated like royalty. Damn it. No. Thank you guys so much for joining me at Coffee Time here today. I so appreciate you. If you send me inboxes like somebody just did something, did you see what they did with your pictures? I'm immediately blocking you. I don't open that. I know it's a scam. So if you waste your time and send me that, I'm going to block you. I don't care who you are. You could be my mom. I will block her ass too. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. You have been wonderful today. We just kicked the bubbles today. It wasn't even nothing major. We were just kicking a bubble. Hold on, y'all, before I leave. Hold on.
And if policies or subculture get in the way, then I expect and wants humanity to rise above that. I did not see humanity that way for Mr. Ford.
Marie Mills, if I'm logging off, I surely am. I thank y'all for my 686 viewers right now, my 234 likes, my $43. And Marie Mills, I'm going to send you $10 to help towards your blue pill donation because, bitch, I know if you don't take your pills, you'll die. So I'm going to send you some money to help you with your pills because we don't want you to die. We need you on Earth. In order for you to stay on Earth, it just presents all of us as prettier because in order for people to see us as beautiful, they always need to see what ugly looks like. And bitch, you are ugly to the core, to the bone marrow. You ugly. So since we know that that's what you need, I'm gonna send you $10. Mwah. Oh, you got your fan, Alicia Gainey? Thank you. Yes, send me a picture up so I can post it on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Remember, can't no bitch do what you do. Can't no bitch do what I do. And if you're beautiful and you know it, clap your hands. If you're beautiful and you know it, clap your hands. If you're ugly and you know it, Hipporilla, stick your face in the toilet. Flush that motherfucker till you drown and die, which is happening soon. Clap your hands. That was me. Good. Mwah. Peace.